Hey, nobody leaves. I want coverage. If I got a question later on about something in this apartment, I better have a picture that's going to give me the answer. Am I clear on that? Everybody understand me?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm afraid it's really her.
No, that's brilliant. Rita's apartment, and what's left of her looks like Rita. Who the hell else is it going to be?
Captain, don't.
Sorry. What can you tell me?
The first blast hit her in the back on the right side and threw her against the wall. The second hit her full in the face. Captain, I think I'm going to hand this off.
No, you're not. You're the best I got, and I want you on this.
I don't think I can.
Yes, you can, and yes, you will. I know it. Now get it together.
Let go of me, man. Cap! Tell these guys to let go of me.
I let him through. You're not supposed to be here, Lorenzo.
I know, I got your message, but I'm cool. All right, I'm fine. I know that that's not Rita. You let me look at the body, and I'll prove it to you.
There's not much left to see.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? I should have known this was happening. You're both so sure, and I'm telling you, that's not Rita.
You're not supposed to be here. Don't touch that. It hasn't been dusted.
I can help, Cap. You gotta let me stay.
The only thing you're going to do is make everyone feel like you. You're going to be always see you and Rita.
Come on. Come on. I want you to take Sergeant Lorenzo back to the station. And look, Chris, you knew Rita better than anybody. You look at the cases. You think about her personal life. Who could have done this to her? I want you to start a list. You don't leave nobody off. You got it? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay, listen up. I want every fingerprint in this apartment lifted, and I want you to vacuum everywhere. You get into the plumbing traps. You check out the air conditioning filters. I want everything itemized, indexed, and inventoried. I want to know what the hell belongs here and what don't. And I want it foolproof. That's it.
Chris, how you doing?
You're doing okay, George.
Anything I can do?
I think everything's being done that can be done.
Any word? Any leads?
Yeah, neighbors saw a guy, but we didn't get much of a description. Forensics is over there ringing her place out right now. If they...
Hey, Lorenzo. Who's that tight little partner of yours? I had a real sloppy dream about her last night.
Come on, let it go, Chris, let it go. Get him out of here.
Come on, yeah.
Yeah, I got you, Pitts!
You tapped me. You saw it. Shut up, Pitts.
The creep's just running his mouth. Probably doesn't even know. You okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you talk about it?
There's not much to talk about, George. I was in Miami most of last week. I was waiting to testify in the Cooper trial. Rita was here going nuts because it was so slow.
Yeah. We went to lunch a couple of times. She was talking about taking a couple of personal days.
Yeah. She wanted to go up to Sanibel. She was going to kick back, read some of her trashy novels. When I got back last night, I called her. Got a machine.
I don't know what to say.
Neither do I, George.
Is there any chance she could be at Sanibel?
No. I called. They said she checked out yesterday morning.
What possible reason?
I don't know, George. 1 minute I think it was a payback, and the next minute I think it was some junkie burglar she walked in on. Maybe she brought the killer home with her. Somebody with a hard luck story. And now she was with stray puppies. Hey.
I want to hear about it.
It's pretty ugly.
No. It's beautiful. I get hot just thinking about it. Tell me how you did it. I'm crazy for you.
It's late. Nobody's awake. I jumped the alarm system. And I pick the lock. I'm inside. Getting used to the dark. She comes out of the bedroom.
She was awake.
I think she knew I was there. In the dark.
She run?
She tried to.
She big?
She didn't make a sound. I hit her twice.
She said she couldn't know why it was happening.
She may not have known why, but she definitely knew what was going down.
She did it?
Yeah.
You gonna give it to me?
You bet I am. I'm gonna get to you big time.
So, we lifted a ton of prints from the apartment. Forensics covered about half of them, and they mostly belong to either Rita, or Chris, or Diana.
What do you mean mostly?
Oh, it was some prints from an unknown individual. I faxed them to the FBI.
All right. So we got no signs of forced entry, no signs of a struggle.
No chance of a struggle. This was a 12 gauge from 12 to 15 feet. Maybe sawed off, judging from the pattern.
Look, was sex involved?
No.
Her vehicle's missing. I figured maybe the perp took it, so I put in all points out.
All right. Let's get back to no signs of a struggle, no breaking and entering. Did she know the guy? She let him into her apartment?
Maybe it was one of those follow home things we've been getting.
These guys follow a Rolls, a Mercedes. They don't follow a Jeep.
We don't have anything here, Cap. We got zip.
Hey, you don't do that. You get a hold of yourself. Anything in the old cases?
Nothing fits. Nobody likes getting arrested. They all pop off. Nothing fits.
Okay. Keep looking.
I know, Cap.
Hey, kid. Why don't you go home?
No, I gotta finish this list.
Look, I wish I could help you, Chris, but I can't. Grief is something we've got to carry alone. Yeah, we can sympathize with each other. Can cry, can hug. Can even bitch about how unfair it is, but in the long run, we got to go through it alone.
Yeah.
Now look, tomorrow morning, forensics is going to have the print match. And that'll be it. You're going to have to deal with it. Be ready for it.
How do you get ready for something like that, Cap? She was a part of me. I've never been as close to anybody in my life as I was to her. She's Rita.
If this were any other case, you'd have dug your teeth in and you wouldn't let go. Am I right, kid? Hey, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta do it now. We all gotta.
I keep thinking about her. I found a box of letters in her apartment. One from friends, lovers, a couple from me. And I've been reading them. And they all say the same thing. They all say how everybody loved her. And I keep thinking I shouldn't even be reading these, you know? I feel like I'm trespassing, but there's nothing about Rita I don't already know. Except why she died. Come on. Come on, come on.
Hello? What is going on?
Oh, Rita. Oh.
Where the hell have you been?
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
We all thought that you were dead.
Well, no, I just went as far as Sanibel.
No, Rita, I'm not kidding. Everybody thinks that you're dead.
I'm sorry.
And you weren't in Sanibel last night. I called the motel.
No, I stayed in Naples last night on my way home. Why is there crime scene tape on my door, and where is Trisha?
Who's Trisha?
Trisha Vale. What the hell happened?
Somebody was murdered here last night. We all thought it was you. It was a female, your color hair, your size, and it was a shotgun blast up close, so we lost the facial features. No sign of forced entry, and we don't think it was a burglary. What was she doing here?
She was house sitting for me. I needed someone to bring in the newspapers and the mail and feed the fish. She said that she needed a place to stay for a few days, that she was having boyfriend problems.
Was she a close friend?
Well, not really. I trusted her, if that's what you're talking about.
I was so scared. Come here.
So you really thought I was dead?
Yeah. So, I've been here, going through your personal stuff, letters.
My letters.
It's a homicide investigation.
So I suppose you've been listening to my phone messages.
Yeah, but it didn't matter because they were all from me.
And gone through my mail and my phone book.
Yeah, phone book. Yeah. You know, I thought you tore that doofus pool out of your phone book.
Okay, so I guess you were just following procedure. At least you can tell me that you hated doing it.
Well, I hated doing it.
Right. You're forgiven, I believe you.
All right. Let's think about this thing. You think it's possible that this guy was after you, and he just assumed in the dark that Trisha was you?
I don't know.
Because if it is, this guy could come back, which is reason number one, you shouldn't sleep here. And reason number two, this is still a hot crime scene.
And reason number 3, I don't think I could sleep here anyway.
Sleep at my place.
But that would put you on the couch. And I think Diana has an extra bed, so why don't I just call her?
I wouldn't do that. Diana is 90% sure that you're in a drawer at the morgue.
Okay.
You know, you look wonderful. Good to see you.
All right. So this girl, Trish, was staying at your apartment, right? But we didn't find any wallet, no keys, no purse. We just found an overnight bag with some clothes in it.
So the perp comes in and takes the purse. Does that kick it back to B&E, or you think he was after something else?
Wait a minute, Cap. If he was trying to put her lights out, when he looks through that purse, he's going to know the job's not done. This guy could come back.
So how about that, Rita? You want to take a few days off till we get a fix on this thing?
No, I think I'll stick with Christopher. I want someone I can trust watching my back.
That's me.
Okay. But don't feel embarrassed to change your mind.
Okay.
Now, this Vale woman, we have an address or what?
Yeah, she has an apartment somewhere in the 500 block of the Coral Key Drive area.
Whoa, she did good.
Until the night before last, she did good. Forensics is over there right now.
Okay. Now, I don't want to go through any more jumps on mistaken identities here. Are we sure she's the dead woman?
It has been confirmed, Captain. Yes, she is also the source of unknown fingerprints in my apartment.
Now, what the hell took so long?
You said get everything, and I mean, with all the prints they found, the hair they vacuumed up, the dust, the crumbs, the lint.
Excuse me, I clean my place occasionally.
I mean, they were clearly overloaded.
What?
No, I was just thinking. Dead yesterday, alive today. Usually it's the other way around with cops.
Well, I'm glad I did it right.
Sorry, it won't take a minute. I got one more name to add to your suspect list. Remember Don Hoffer?
Yeah, I do. Rita busted him off duty for robbing a convenience store.
Yes, I can still hear his mother screaming at me in the courtroom. My baby better come out of that jail in better health than he went in it.
Yeah, well, 3 days ago, Hoffer got fatally shanked in a yard brawl at Rayford.
Bingo. Sounds like a possible. Anybody else jump up?
Actually, yeah. I got 2 suspects. One, a guy by the name of Arthur Marsikian, who beefed entrapment because Rita coaxed a confession out of him with a wire. Check this out. He murdered his wife, fed her to the alligators.
Well, there's also David Carl. He's a serial rapist who mutilated his victims. He said that voices told him that I should be next.
You got anything on those two?
Sure. Marsikian's keeping house for a couple of brothers in maximum security. Carl's still wearing a canvas jacket and getting a Haldol supplement every day.
How do you know all this?
These are my boys, Harry. I always know where they're sleeping. See ya.
Hi.
Wow.
It's a nice place.
Yeah, but what a wreck. What, do you think she misplaced her nail file?
I'd say it looks like it's been tossed.
Yeah.
More police?
Yeah, I'm Sergeant Lorenzo. This is my partner, Sergeant Lance.
My name's Malloy. I manage the building. How much longer is this going to be?
Until we finish, Mr. Malloy.
Hey. Is this Tricia?
Yes, that's her.
Nice.
Wait. You know Miss Vale?
Yeah, I do.
Well, then maybe you could tell me what's going on. The officers wouldn't say a word.
Well, we're looking into Miss Vale's disappearance.
When was the last time you saw her?
2-3 days ago, I guess. I don't keep track of my tenants. It's none of my business.
Can you tell us what happened here?
No. I saw it for the first time when I opened it up for the officers.
Oh, you know, it's a shame. This is a really nice place. I bet it's pretty expensive.
It's Palm Beach, Sergeant.
How much?
I'm sorry, I can't say. I only discuss rental rates on empty apartments, and this one's occupied.
All right, let's say Miss Vale doesn't come back. She left the state or something. It'll be available, unoccupied. How much?
I just can't say.
So does that mean that maybe the apartment's not in Tricia's name? Maybe someone else is paying the rent?
I don't discuss my tenants' business, Sergeants. Excuse me.
I don't discuss my tenant's business.
Yeah, notice how I weaseled out of that one?
Are you finished, Sergeant?
Hello?
Hey, shh. Tricia?
No, this is a friend. Who is this? He hung up.
But you're gonna tell me that you never once saw anybody visit Tricia Vale?
I told you it's none of my business what my tenants do or who they have as friends.
What's the matter, sweetie? Isn't the little slut home?
Fingerprints in Tricia Vale's apartment identified a Palm Beach PI named Grady Anderson. It was time to take a walk on the wild side.
You Grady Anderson?
Who's asking?
Palm Beach Police Department. I'm Sergeant Lance. This is Sergeant Lorenzo.
Come in. What can I do you for?
This your place, Grady?
Yeah. Kitchen, can, bedroom. Oh, that's a closet. No back door. 2 windows, both painted shut. Feel free.
We need to ask you a few questions, Mr. Anderson.
Shoot.
Well, we're looking for a young woman by the name of Tricia Vale.
Don't know the lady.
Really? That's interesting. We found your fingerprints all over her apartment.
Mine? You made a mistake, Sergeant.
No, I don't think we did make a mistake. You're a PI, right?
Yeah, so what?
Licensed in the state of Florida? When you apply, your fingerprints go on file.
Okay. Okay. So I know her. But whatever she said I did, I didn't do.
Well, she didn't say you did anything.
So what's the problem?
She's dead. Somebody killed her with a shotgun.
We found your fingerprints in her apartment. The place was a wreck. Would you happen to know how that happened?
Here's a concept. Whoever killed her trashed her place. Hey, look. Don't try to pin this on me, all right? I mean, we were hot and heavy for a while, all right? But it blew up. I left and I haven't been back since.
When it blew up, you knock her around some?
I apologized to her for that.
Was it about money?
It wasn't about money, honey. It was about sex. We had it real good.
Right, so why'd it blow up?
I don't know. I think there was somebody else. Someone paying the bills.
Any idea who this person paying the bills might have been?
I got no idea.
Okay, Mr. Anderson. Well, we may need to ask you a couple questions later on.
Yeah, well, I can't afford to skip, Sergeant, even if I wanted to.
You know, I hate to sound like a snob,
But what is a higher-end chick like her doing with a lower-end chump like him? I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's like he said. Maybe they're good together.
I've straightened the place up. It was a disaster, Mr. Langley.
Don't grovel, Paul. I knew something was wrong when that stranger answered the phone.
That was a cop.
Have they arrested Tricia?
They said she disappeared.
That's odd. She just vanished. They didn't say anything.
No, that was it. I didn't tell the cops that there has been a man around several times in the last week or so. Of course, I'm not one to pry. But they had several arguments, and I wouldn't be surprised if he was the one who turned the place upside down.
Were they involved?
They might have been. He was kind of a rough type.
Did she give you anything to give to me?
Sir?
Come on, Paul. It's a simple question. Did she hand you something and say, give this to Mr. Langley?
No, sir. She didn't.
All right, finish cleaning the place and get her belongings boxed up.
Yes, sir. I'll take care of it, Mr. Langley.
I'd like to get another girl in here as soon as possible.
What a talented girl.
Oh, what's the matter, Paul? Didn't your mother tell you to always look for boogeymen under the bed and in the closet, huh? Come on, Paul. It's a simple question. Huh? Didn't she hand you something and tell you to give it to the first guy who comes along and beats the crap out of you?
No.
Huh? Where's the video, Paul? Huh? Ooh, baby, come on. Yes. Yeah. Good dog. Play ball.
First, I want to see it.
What do you think?
The video.
You want to see your old man hammer the flanges off that broad who tried to blackmail? What the hell is this? How can he stand it? God.
Oh, God.
Hey, Langley. You hear this? I got the video, and it's gonna cost you. He hung up.
Bring me a screwdriver, Gloria, and stop pouring the booze like it's yours. Good morning, Gilbert. How's your coffee?
Hot.
Oh, my, would you look at this? Nobody's safe anywhere anymore. Not even here.
Amanda, is there an ounce of decency in you?
What do you expect? Sympathy? The girl was blackmailing you.
The girl wasn't blackmailing me. That was purely for your benefit. I thought if there was a threat of a scandal, you'd leave us alone.
What about the video?
There was a video, but she wasn't using it against me. She'd have given it to me if I had asked her for it.
I panicked for nothing. I thought you were going to leave me for her.
That's ridiculous. She was just a toy. I wasn't going anywhere. As difficult as you are, Amanda, I wasn't about to waste good money on a divorce.
So what's next? Another toy?
What does it matter?
Maybe it doesn't. Or maybe it does. You know, sex was never great with us. At least it was frequent.
You know everything I like.
Don't hurry. Let me tell you about a man I met. And what he made me do.
Yeah, no. Listen to me. You be there, or else I'm coming after you. Hey. You know the good thing about my job? They give me a gun. That's right, yes, and I got it. And I am not kidding. How long I've been here? 5 months? For 5 months, Franny and I have been watching people come and go. The front door of our apartment building. We've seen maybe a couple of pratfalls. A guy gets locked out of his apartment. A dog pees in the foyer.
I'm not sure I follow.
Cable TV. For 5 months, the only channel we get is the security camera attached to the front door of our building. The cable guy? Mr. Lipschitz, I promise you, we'll be there tomorrow between 11 and 6. Whoops! Had to break the appointment. Got an emergency call. We're talking cable TV. What the hell kind of an emergency call could he get? He makes another appointment. He breaks another appointment. Makes another one, breaks another one. My Franny has been home so much, she's agoraphobic. I'm telling you. If he breaks tomorrow's appointment, dial 911. I'm going after him. All right, so what do you got?
This is starting to shape up, Captain. You know the PI we told you about, Grady Anderson?
Yeah.
He is a defrocked PI. He had his tickets pulled in 3 states, the latest being California.
Now check this out. He barely squeaked out of an aggravated assault charge, right? Involving a sawed-off shotgun.
Okay, so if he ties in, that means Trisha Vale was the target. Not you.
Exactly.
Boom. Yeah. TV's on, but no sound.
Well, maybe the VCR's on.
Yeah, that's on too.
Yes.
Go, Trisha.
Yes.
This looks like it was shot in her apartment. Meet Mr. Moneybags.
Man. It gives the term main squeeze a whole new meaning, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, we got his fingerprints, now we got his face.
And I bet I know somebody that can give us a name to go with that face.
Come on, guys! Come on!
Malloy, I'd like to ask you a couple questions.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, well, we can do this here or we can take you downtown. It's your choice.
Don't cover up for somebody else's mistake, not healthy.
Look, I told you, I don't know anything about Miss Vale's private life.
Well, you knew who paid the rent on her apartment, didn't you?
You know this guy?
I don't know him.
I think you do. I think this is the guy that whipped you over.
Oh, no, I got hurt playing volleyball.
Looks like you were the ball.
He's not gonna hurt you anymore, Paul. He's dead. Somebody shot him.
He had a video of Trisha Vale and another man in bed together getting a workout.
Yeah, I gave it to him. He was gonna kill me for it.
And he probably would have. It's the man on the tape that we're interested in.
Did you watch the tape?
Yeah, I wanted to keep it. I mean, she was so beautiful.
Did you recognize the man in the tape?
It's Gilbert Langley.
All right. So, Gilbert Langley was paying Trisha's rent.
Yeah, kind of. He owns the building.
Thank you.
I'm Gilbert Langley.
Sergeants Lance and Lorenzo were investigating the murders of Trisha Bell and Grady Anderson.
I don't know any Grady Anderson.
Do you own a .38 caliber pistol, sir?
Yes, I do.
We need to see that gun, and we're going to need you to come downtown with us.
Should I call my attorney?
That's up to you. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. How long have you been involved with Trisha?
We met a little over a year ago. We were not involved.
What I saw on this videotape looked pretty involved to me.
She did things for me, I did things for her. It was no more than business.
What kind of business is illegal, Mr. Langley?
You didn't bring me down here to talk about prostitution, did you?
No, we didn't. Was she blackmailing you?
Now, you may think that she was immoral, Sergeant, but she wasn't unscrupulous.
So why'd she make the tape?
She didn't. I did.
Right. She somehow made that tape without you knowing about it, and she was holding it over your head.
For what possible reason?
Money.
I was already giving her money.
So what'd she say she was going to do with it? Wreck your marriage?
What's to wreck? My marriage is little more than a memory. And Amanda knew all about Trisha.
Maybe she was trying to ruin your reputation.
Look at me, Sergeant. That video could only enhance my reputation. Hell, I'd like everybody I know to see it. I had no reason to kill Trisha.
We don't think you did kill Trisha. We pretty much know who did that.
And go talk to them. You know, I did get a call the night before last. It was a man, he was calling about the video.
What did he say?
Said he wanted money. I hung up.
When did you meet Grady Anderson?
I didn't.
You didn't? Well, you didn't know him?
Didn't know him.
So how do you suppose he got the videotape of you and Trisha?
He had the video?
We found it along with his body.
There were 3 bullet holes in that body, Mr. Langley. And according to ballistics, they were fired from your pistol.
Sure, it's on the menu. Chicken tostada. I just want you to leave off part of it, por favor. I don't want the chicken, the beans, the guacamole, the salsa, or the sour cream.
You just want a plate full of chopped lettuce?
See. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Whatever he said, that's what I want, por favor.
Listen, we'll have 2 cups of coffee, please, Raul. So how you doing, Cap?
I'm okay. Just a little hungry, that's all. And by the way, this is the perfect snack. This is only fiber and water and fewer calories than it takes to chew it up. Also, I can't ruin my appetite. Franny is making my favorite tonight. Blanched carrots over unsalted elbow macaroni. Oh, I can taste it now.
Mmm.
How?
So, how'd it go at Langley?
I tell you, that guy has got to be the blandest man I have ever met. He's very genteel and cool, but the guy, he has nothing burning inside. Hi, George.
Even on the sex video with the girl, it's like he had to force himself to feel something.
What, are you kidding me? What the hell does this have to do with anything? Did he kill somebody? I thought that's the question here.
Well, we do have a possible motive. The murder weapon.
His prints.
No prints.
You talking about Gilbert Langley?
Yeah.
I just got through with his lawyer. No, that's not quite right. His lawyer just got through with me. It was like there was a 1,000 big chickens trying to peck me to death. There's no case here.
Yeah, I agree.
Are you sure that Grady Anderson killed the girl?
We can't be 100%, George.
Now, we found a scattergun in his apartment, but of course we can't use ballistics to peg that.
Forensics ran some test patterns and they were close.
But no cigar. See, the button we got here is who shot Anderson.
And having the murder weapon isn't enough. I mean, we got to connect Langley to Anderson, put the gun in Langley's hand with him pulling the trigger, or reasonable doubt's going to kill us in the jury room.
He's right. Cut him loose. We'll pick this up in the morning.
Captain, I think we're going to stick with this for a while. We have a ton of phone records to go through.
In a big box of papers and records. You go ahead and enjoy lunch.
Go ahead. We'll stick with it for a while.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
You really going to eat that?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite dishes. You're gonna die.
Thank you, Gloria.
Good morning, dear. How was jail?
Very funny. Old Berger is a very good lawyer. I don't think I'll be going back.
Oh, I hope not, Gilbert. So why are you dressed so early?
I'm going to the apartment. Prospective tenants.
You mean a couple?
Yes. A couple of young ladies.
You sick bastard. The other one's not even cold yet.
What can I say? These girls love the ocean view.
Damn you, Gilbert. Please don't do this to me.
This has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with us. Why are you getting so angry? I'm not going to leave you.
Oh, I'd love to be rid of you.
But not my money.
Do you have any idea what it would do to my reputation? If word got around about what you do with these little girls?
What do you think it would do?
Be left right out of Palm Beach. Oh, you get a wink, little nudge in your ribs. All the time they'd be laughing at me behind my back.
They already laugh at you, Amanda. They all know you pretend to be something you're not. That you were my whore before I married you. That it used to be you in the apartment. But why do you give a damn?
Because it's important to me. I'm somebody now. Damn you, you're gonna ruin it. I could kill you for this, Gilbert.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Oh, I could do it. I sent Grady Anderson to kill your other whore. And then I killed him. So I could shoot you and not think twice about it. But I won't. All I have to do is wait. The police are gonna do everything for me.
Bullseye, Cap.
Langley.
Yep, we were right all along. The connection of Grady Anderson to Langley was correct. We just had the wrong Langley.
Mrs. Langley.
Mm-hmm.
But not for the murder of Grady Anderson. What we got looks like a conspiracy to murder Trisha Vale.
We have phone calls made from her car phone to his apartment. We also have his bank records saying that she was paying him.
And we got his expense account. Old Grady watched his nickels and he watched his dime. And every cent he spent tagging Trisha Vale, he wrote it down.
And Amanda Langley reimbursed him for it. So what do you think?
Well, the wife had access to the gun that killed Anderson and a big motive for both murders. I think she put together a pretty nice frame-up on her old man. I also think you two must have spent the night here.
Yeah, pretty close. 3 a.m.?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Go. Go.
I said you're not leaving this house.
Well, of course not. You're absolutely right. I'm not going anywhere.
Right. Not till I turn my back. I never should have told you, Gilbert.
But it doesn't matter. I can't testify against you.
Put the gun down, Mrs. Langley.
Come on, nobody has to get hurt. Put the gun down. Put it down!
Are you here to arrest my husband?
We're just here to talk to you, man.
They're gonna put me in prison, Gilbert. You'll be free to have all the little girls you want. Your playing days are over, dear.
So are yours, lady. So are yours.
You know that thing about is the glass half full or is the glass half empty?
Yeah, it's called optimism versus pessimism.
Yeah, optimism versus pessimism. See, I think that's how we all live our lives. We're either looking forward to the best it has to offer, or we're trying to get ready to deal with the worst thing that can happen to us.
So which one do you think you do?
Well, I used to expect the worst. It's not that I expected it, it's just that I always wanted to be ready to deal with it in case it happened. You know? But I think I've changed. Now, I think I'm looking forward to the best it has to offer.
Well, I would say that's a definite improvement. So what changed your mind?
I lived through the worst thing that could happen to me.
What's that?
I lost you.
Christopher.
You gotta hear this. I want you to know what happened. See, I was telling everybody that I didn't believe it was you. No big time denial, but inside of my heart, Rita, I was so scared. My whole world blew up. And it was like I lost a huge piece of myself. My best friend. I'm closer to you than I am to anybody else in this whole world. And I thought you were gone. I felt like I was gonna die. But now I got you back.
Yep.
And I feel like I got a second chance at life myself. And I'm gonna take all it has to offer thanks to you.